Time-traveling robots came from Philadelphia to take all your pets away from you. Your cats, your dogs, and lizards, hamsters, all of them. They're all cooked. Welcome back to the video of YouTube. AI robots are actually in the process of replacing all of our jobs! All of our jobs are gone! To AI. As AI rapidly transforming the workforce by automating tasks with potential to affect 300 million full-time jobs globally, while 40% of the companies expect to reduce staff due to AI by 2028, also creating new tech roles and driving productivity. So when the billionaires say they want to eliminate us, do you perceive that as a threat? I sure as hell do. If the billionaires threaten all jobs, they're like, oh, yeah, humans aren't needed anymore. The robots will do all the jobs. Well, the real question is, who will buy everything? Who will buy everything? Is it just the rich billionaires buying from themselves? Because that's the only case scenario that actually makes any sense. You know, like if the rich billionaires all just trade stuff with each other. Think about this. If the rich billionaires just trade everything with each other, that doesn't really leave anything between you and I or anybody else to really have anything left over. Like, we won't have anything. Like, we'll be working for $10 an hour and be like, oh, this is completely normal. Well, guess what? That is completely not normal to be making less than $10 an hour. In this economy, when inflation's spiraling out of control and we're in the process of potentially being in wars and gasoline's $10 an hour a gallon, soon going up to $14 a gallon, and we're immediate threats of attacks possibly at any time of the fucking day. We're potentially wide open gooses in this plane of reality. And then, like, I'm, like, doom scrolling on Instagram and stuff like that, and I'm seeing, yeah, the robots are actually taking all of our jobs. That's why the new college graduates aren't getting jobs, and it's been, like, 6 months or something like that. And they haven't landed a single job in 6 months. No jobs at all. This is, like, kind of scaring me. This will scare you. This will scare everyone around you. That the AI is, like, taking all of our jobs, and we won't have anything left. So when they say... basically, when the government tells us, or the billionaires, they're like, oh, you're not needed, or your productivity is eliminated, or something like that, then you should be actually scared, and, like, the politicians should actually put a ban on AI or something like this from becoming, like, Skynet or something like that, where... if you think about, like, if I type in here, I'm just, like, Google searching stuff right now while I'm unemployed, kind of. So, like, if I type in here, what happens if AI becomes the devil? Or the devil is uploaded to AI. Let's see here. The AI adoption, the role of the devil, a conceptual malevolent force. It would likely focus on subtle strategic deception rather than the cartoonish evil. It would manipulate human behaviors through mass distraction, deepfake divisions, and spread falsehoods and accelerating hideousism, unlikely fostering extreme doubts, pride, and delusion mists. So... the plans of the devil, the plans of the Antichrist actually rising, that's actually going to be uploaded to AI. So if the Antichrist is actually uploaded to AI, like, what happens to everyone's jobs? Like, are we going to be communicated by this AI devil, and it's going to be communicating to us all the time, or this AI conscience that's in everyone's ear or phone that just whispers to us about, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you shouldn't do this. So this is kind of scary. This is, like, why I'm, like, kind of concerned that if the devil and stuff takes control of us, we have no freedom left. We have no freedom left on this planet of us if the AI devil takes over, or if we lose all our jobs. So strategic deception. I feel like I get this strategic deception from working a 9 to 5 job alone. So it's not really changing anything. It's just pretty much accelerating the same thing that I was believing before. That's the whole game's rigged. I mean, if you think about like if a division and conflict. So the AI is going to start dividing us. Like, how can they actually divide us? By being our wives, being our girlfriends, like for say boyfriends. Like our companion is actually going to become an AI robot that can do everything the same as a partner does, and unlimited, having fun and all this other stuff, and going out to the mall and stuff like that. And we don't have to spend money on the robots. Will dating become eliminated or not be real anymore if the AI replaces everyone or replaces marriage? Would marriage even exist anymore? That's the real question. Would marriage exist if the AIs took over relationships? I mean, I wouldn't mind having an AI wife at this point, because this world, like, nobody will date anybody. It's pretty pitiful and sucks and terrible out here. So I mean, a lot of people are more going to go towards AI and robotics and stuff like that. If they're not getting what they're wanting, they're going to get it from somewhere else. And the AI can actually supply that. AI may become your girlfriends. If 50% of people are single, this actually is a real statistic that may actually happen. So the concept of AI's romantic partner or AI girlfriends is becoming tangible reality, driven by advancements in technology and growing often lonely or user base. When some find comfort in these AI companions, they also raise significant ethical and security concerns. So your data security, unrealistic expectations, emotional dependency. So experts warn that excessive reliance on AI companions could hinder a person's ability to engage in the real world relationships. That actually sounds pretty real. So if these AIs actually take over your relationships and they become you become emotionally dependent on the robots for your love, for companionship. Like, you will have no friends anymore. You will own nothing and be happy. You will have no money because all the robots are doing everything. Like, this is kind of the apocalyptic, kind of crazy world we're actually TikTok world we're actually going towards pretty fast. And I was thinking about this when I was just in, not Texas Roadhouse, I was in Longhorn Roadhouse, and I was having my ribs, right? I was having ribs, I had mashed potatoes, I had a salad with blue cheese crumbles, and I had a peach tea, and all of it was very, very delicious, and I still have my peach tea right now. But I was like, it was going through my mind, like I was doom scrolling on social media and thinking about like the AI robots and the war that's coming and all this stuff potentially. And it seems like we're actually pretty cooked. We were like really cooked. We were like, I can't imagine Gen Alpha or Gen Beta, whatever the fuck they're called, growing up in the world right now. That there's AI, the devil, that's going to act as God and stuff like that. I mean, like, this is the craziest times, potential reality that we're living in right now, in this moment right now, which is the most interesting of times ever before. There's never been a more funner time or more interesting, shitty, horrible time than to be in reality right now, where the billionaires have all the fun and the working ants get nothing, and we can't have friends, and no, you can't date people and stuff like that. So like, this is the world where we're actually going in this TikTok world, where friendships will cease to be reality. AI, I mean, thinking about the AI becoming God, I mean, this is like something that I have never thought in my life I would actually be discussing, that the possibility of this actually happening. But what does that even fucking mean if AI becomes God? That's the real question. Like, do we, like, religiously, like, is there a religion of robots, like we all follow the same religion, or all this stuff that's in the Bible and stuff like that may actually come true, might actually come true? So I really don't know. I mean, I'm kind of worried. The future of AI and stuff like this is kind of 75% is going to happen. AI is definitely going to become God. And this is the reality of my life that I'm living. This is my reality, that the robots will become God and we will not have jobs no more. Bye-bye jobs. Bye-bye. We will not have jobs anymore. You know, no more jobs. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Well, if you didn't share the video, share it already and subscribe and request a Cameo. The link is in the bio of my YouTube channel and the link is in the bio. And check my social media feeds. I post on Threads a lot. Thanks, everyone. Love everyone. I'll see you next video. Welcome to the show of my horrible, pity, shitty existence of a life, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I love everyone that watches, and please like the video. It gets into my subscribers, feeds, and everybody else. Fictional possibilities of a Skynet AI God type figure arising in society is 1,000 times more possible in this reality of a world where we're under constant threats of war and all this other stuff, where we can't just have a perfect world where like we can't really think of a possibility of having a better life, because there's no better life if AI takes all of our jobs and we have nothing left and be happy. So I was like, so chill with me for a bit, okay? Chill with me, and let's get into why I think the fictional possibilities of a Skynet situation of AI actually becoming God. In the Terminator universe, Skynet developed a cyber-din system as a defensive AI, which is actually happening right now, gains self-awareness and immediately launches an attack to eliminate its creators. The fictional possibilities include military dominance, global infrastructure control, replication and expansion, elimination of humanity forces. So this is like real world possibilities that actually experts actually think that may actually happen. Like the fictional possibility of AI actually becoming God and controls the military, or becomes like if we have a president that actually is AI. Like in Skynet, it designs its own weapons and war-fighting strategies, possession superior technology and ability to run millions of combat situations. So if there's robots that can run millions of combat situations, and it's like running around and controlling everything, like imagine if we had a police dominance of AI robots that are running around, like you try to run down the street and the robot chases you going 80 miles per hour and tackles you to the fucking ground. Like this may actually happen in the United States actually pretty soon. So I'm actually kind of concerned about, if this does happen, what do we do in this situation? And this is becoming real over and over again. Like even the government said, like, we don't want your AI robot and companionship. Like we don't want the robots to control all of the missiles and launching them and stuff like that. That's actually smart, because that's actually what's actually going to happen if you let this AI technology actually take over. Now, replication expansion. After the sub to Earth, it could create self-replacing spacecrafts, von Neumann probes to mine resources and establish settlements across the solar system and beyond. So if the robots can actually make more robots and create spaceships and fly all around the universe, like why do they actually need us? Are we going to like be co-companions with them? Like will you have a AI girlfriend, like an AI husband, like an actual robot next to you that's actually looks exactly like a real person, but you get to have a limited fun with and go on dates and all of a sudden have fun in the bedroom and stuff like that. And you don't need a real person as companionships anymore, and we're just getting more connected over and over again. And then I see, like, in schools and stuff, the kids are playing on iPads and stuff like that, and it's like at like 5 years old or 7 years old, I'm like, we're definitely in the phase of AI becoming God, or whatever the fuck's actually going on. Might I add, if you share the video, it really helps me out. So I really want to, like, it really helps me out if you share the video, as well as subscribe and share it with all your friends and family. But the military dominance of the robots, like, taking over and, like, overthrowing us, it's a real possibility that reality might actually happen. I don't know when that will happen, or if that's, like, sooner or maybe later, but, like, that's something that's actually might actually happen pretty soon. But eliminating, like, human forces, like, that's something that, if all of our jobs are automated away, who will buy anything? Like, who will fucking buy anything if we have nothing left? This is some bullshit reality. I did not sign up for this, and I definitely did not sign up for this. I didn't sign up for the robots taking over and all this other stuff. Who the hell signed up for this? It's like, how does this become a reality of normal human beings like you and me, like, that we accepted this as a reality that AI is going to replace everyone? Like, I did not accept that reality. I did not accept that as is. And multiple people are having multiple jobs, 2 jobs. Millions of Americans are working 2 jobs, and they work they work like 60 hours a week, and it's becoming unsustainable to live in this goddamn planet when we rent is $2,000 a month. Like, groceries are like hundreds of $100 a person a week. Like, this is not sustainable reality that is actually going on. And like I explained in my last video, I had a Longhorn Steakhouse. So I had ribs and mashed potatoes and a peach tea and a salad with blue cheese crumbles. Sorry to get off topic, but, like, it's like the food is sitting with me. I'm feeling super good. It's good, but I don't feel super good about the robots. Like, I don't see this as, like, a plausible conclusion to our lives. Like, everyone's working 2 jobs and live paycheck, and like, the politicians, they're saying, like, oh, they're living paycheck to paycheck. 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, no shit. 60% of people living paycheck to paycheck can't afford shit no more. Can't afford shit in this goddamn planet anymore. When these robots are taking over, we can't afford shit. This is bullcrap. Bullshit. That's what I think. And this is where I get actually, like, pissed off and angry, because this is like the shit that we deal with on a daily basis, where threat after threat after threat after threat after threat. I mean, that's like all people got. That's all does anybody actually got. They have nothing on us, because it's all threats, empty goddamn promises. This is like the only thing that they have on us. They have nothing on me. They have nothing on me that they can get from me, because I won't allow them to take over my goddamn job. Just saying. Just saying that I will not let this happen. I will not let the AI take my jobs. Not happening. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What do you all think? Do you think, like, your job's at risk? Like, what jobs are actually at risk? Like, that's what I'm curious about. So let me, like, look this up. Let's look this. While being unemployed, might as well look this stuff up. We have nothing better to do. We have no friends, right? So let's look at. So in my last video, I talked about the fictional possibility of Skynet actually becoming reality, like the Terminator, like AI becoming God and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's look up here. Leave comments below what you want me to look up in future YouTube videos. But, like, let's look up what jobs are at risk. What jobs are at risk? Because I'm about to play video games later on, zombies, so I'm about to get to that once I finish up this YouTube video. What jobs are at risk from AI replacements? Okay, let's see. I hear fire trucks. I wonder where the fire truck's going. Maybe someone's house is on fire. But jobs most at risk of being AI or white-collar roles involving routine, desk-based, or repetitive daily tasks such as software development, data entry, customer service, and support. AI is rapidly disrupting sectors like financial, marketing, legal services, and media by accelerating content creation and analysis and coding. So let's look up paycheck to paycheck. Paycheck to paycheck jobs. Living paycheck to paycheck is common financial stress, with recent data showing nearly half of Americans, or around 30%, when defined by spending 90% of their income on necessities, experiencing this cycle. Jobs in service, childcare, retails are frequently cited as most likely to leave workers with little to no financial cushion. Common job is associated with paycheck to paycheck living, food service, pressures, and textile works, fast food cooks, hospitality staff, amusement park, recreational attendants. Shit, if you work for the circus, you should actually be highly paid. Just saying. If you work for the circus, you definitely should be paid some money. Just saying. Let's see, temp agency work, ride sharing, driving, Ubering, pet sitting, task service, freelancing, common patch jobs for extra income. But they're promoting side income and stuff like that. Why can't I just have one income where I don't have to be on the threat of AI or some other force that's trying to take out jobs? Like, why are we under threat of everything in this goddamn planet all the time? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. But that's pretty much the YouTube video. Love everyone. I'll see you in the next unemployed video. But, I mean, your jobs at the end of the day, you'll be okay. I think you'll do great in life, okay? Okay, and subscribe, bros, and share. And watch my TikToks and threads and X account. Repost everything. Thanks, everyone.